I think the Watsu would be beneficial for other veterans in so many ways. For one, the sleep. Insomnia is a common problem. And when I got back from my Watsu session, I slept like a baby. The best night of sleep I've had in years. I didn't have any combat dreams. I didn't have any, wake up with the sweats. It was so, just so relaxing. The veterans, we seem to have that hypervigilance problem. You're always, every little bump in the night wakes you up or makes it harder to go back to sleep. And after that, after the Watsu, I was dead to the world. It was great. It was just great. I think we also, veterans, especially combat veterans, we have, it's an inherent inability to trust people. It just, I don't know why, but it is. And with the way the Watsu is performed, you have to do that. You have to be able to trust the person that's performing this with you. And even if you don't know them, which I didn't to begin with, and so the initial part of my session, I was tentative. It was hard for me to relax. But as the water passes over your body and you're floating in it, that weightlessness and that movement, it's almost impossible not to relax and fall into that trust. I was able to block out everything else. There was no external stimulus that's present in everything else. And it's magical. It was just wonderful. Our problems are so intergrained with everyday life. You can't separate it. The insomnia, the hypervigilance, the bad dreams, the agitation, aggression. I'm a very aggressive person after all that stuff. And that was the Watsu was unbelievably helpful for that. I didn't have an angry or unpleasant feeling or anything after that for days after the session. If you were to do that on a weekly basis, you could even do it daily. For the guys that are really, really torn down from it, Vietnam, things of that nature, you could do it daily, absolutely. But even on a weekly basis, I would find it hard to be able to experience the Watsu and truly immerse yourself in it. Don't just go through the motions and, oh yeah, okay, let's get it done. No, try to experience it. Do what the practitioner tells you to do. Relax, close your eyes, breathe, focus on it, float, seaweed. Good stuff. If you do that, your mind and your psyche won't allow negativity in because it's so positive of an experience. I see a lot of guys at the VA that are hurting so bad, and they're medicated and counseled and blah, 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 blah for years and years and years. And they never get any better. They never get any better. In fact, most of the time they get worse. Yeah, they might be able to function better because of their medication, but they're not happy. They haven't been happy in years. And they don't think it's possible again. But it is. It is. It can be. You can re-script your thinking with this therapy in conjunction with everything else you're doing to make it better. And it's the first thing that I've experienced that actually made a difference after one session. One session, it made a difference. Everything else, you do it once, And they'll even tell you, well, you need to do this for a couple months before you're going to start feeling the benefits of it, like an antidepressant. It takes 30 days at least before you can start feeling it. I felt 100% better in my day after my session.